But we should also bear in mind that yoga is not a Chikisha Shastra. Ayurveda is a Chikisha Shastra. Yoga is a Moksha Darshana. Yoga doesn't have any definition of health per se, no explicit definition of health. Ayurveda has one. It says, Samadosha Samagnisha Samadhatu Malakriya Prasanna Atmendriya Mana Shasta Ityavidiyate. That means there has to be a balance among the doshas. There are three doshas, Vata, Pitta, Kapha. Sama Agnisha. All the Agnis in the body, there are five types of Agnis in the body, that should be balanced. Seven dhatus, Sapta dhatu. Like this, Rakta, Majja, all these things are, Shukra, all these things are the seven dhatus. There should be a balance in them. And balance in the ingestion of the food and excretion of the food. So your entire system should be in a balance. Then it goes to a higher level to say that Prasanna Atmendriyamana, that your mind, your all the sense perceptions should be prasanna, means it should be happy, it should be content, you should be content from within. That is a sign of good health. So yesterday in the yoga class I was telling that health is not only that absence of disease, but it is something, a greater thing than absence of disease. So even if you don't have disease, that doesn't mean that you are healthy. Till you cannot achieve this prasanna atmendriyamana, that your body, your indriyas and your mind should be content. If you don't have this contentment, then you are not healthy. That is called Shastra, that is called good health. So, this definition is found in Ayurveda, probably in Sushruta Samhita. But yoga doesn't give any definition of health. Yoga is a moksha darshana. Yoga, all these benefits of health that we get out of yoga is side effect. These all are side effects of yoga. Don't think that they are the main effect of yoga is to get rid of the body-mind complex. That is the main effect of yoga. The side effects of yoga is good health, contentment of the mind when it comes automatically. Nowadays there has been ample of research to prove that all these diseases, these non-communicable diseases, these are called NCDs, these non-communicable diseases, they arise out of constant stress and anxiety of the mind. So they have their roots at the emotional level. So these are all called psychosomatic diseases, which do not have any particular origin in the body. Like if you have a bacterial attack, if you have a viral attack, doctors will be able to identify the cause of the disease. But here, the cause of the disease is said to be idiopathic. That means they have no idea about the cause of the disease. So nowadays, the society is plagued with such diseases. You know, this arthritis, and we have been able to control all the viral and infectious diseases. But these have become much more. Heart disease and asthma and all these things, COPD and whatnot. So hypertension, diabetes, thyroid, everything. So every individual you talk to, they will find that they have something or the other they have. So they have this origin in the mind. So over a period of time when we remain stressed, this is beautifully defined in Yoga Vasishta that how disease comes in this. It's called Adija Vyadhi. So Adi is at the level of the mind. When the mind is remaining stressed, not one day or 2 days, but over a period of time, constant irritation, stress, anxiety. So what happens? The flow of prana in the body gets disturbed. Flow of prana in the body gets disturbed. When the flow of prana in the nadis gets disturbed, gradually what happens? Your systems which are supplied by this prana starts getting weak. Some system will have an overflow of prana, some body systems will have depletion of prana. It is like haphazard flow of prana within the body. So gradually this gets blocked. This affects the digestive system. So the digestion gets the first things you will see when you have stress, after a few days you will have digestive problems. And the first thing that will be healed if you are doing yoga properly on a regular basis is your digestive system. First healing you will experience of your digestive system. If you are doing yoga well and if you are following the diet, not that you do yoga and you go out and start having all this restaurant food and outside food, then you will not experience. But if you are following a proper yoga regime and if you are following a proper good dietary practice, then you will experience the healing at the digestive level at the first. So when the digestion gets weakened, then the proper nutrients are not supplied to the body. Gradually, this creates disease in the body. There is a complex mechanism, but this is called Adhija Vyadhi. That NCDs, non-communicable diseases, are called Adhija Vyadhi. This we find in Yoga Vashishtha. Thousands of years ago, we Indians were aware of this psychosomatic diseases. Okay, so this is not new. Previously it was less, now it is more. Previously, probably 1 in 100 used to have, now 80 or 1900 people will be having psychosomatic disease. So the treatment has to be on both levels, physical level as well as at the emotional level. So all this meditation and the stress management practices that you do over here, that is working at the manomaya kosha, at the emotional level of your mind. And at the physical level, you are doing asana, and at the pranic level, you are doing pranayama. At the physical level, asana, and also your diet is very important. Very important what you are eating, because that is something directly going within your body.